from at Putnam Street. Anne Putnam Jr. was the main accuser
in the Salem Witch Trials.
She was 12 years old when she was the leader of the afflicted girls. She's like my first cousin. Alright, so right now I'm at Proctor's Ledge Memorial with the 19 victims in the Salem Witch Trials been hanged in like one of these oak trees. At first they thought the burial place was Gallows Hill, but through our research, we found out this is the area. So this is the first victim, Bridget Bishop. I'm related to her. Connected to Rebecca Nurse. This Rebecca Nurse's sister. I got this from Guyana or somewhere. It's just leaves. Pause and read. In my new book, I have a short story about being a descendant of the Salem Witch Trials. It's based on a true story mixed with sci-fi. Do you know what the Salem Witch Trials is like really about? It's really just one of the biggest wars on women. Like Tituba, an African indigenous slave who came from, enslaved woman who came from Barbados. Her slave owner was Samuel Parrish, came to Boston and then to Salem. She was a hoodoo priestess, basically. She taught these white women hoodoo. Imagine being a spiritual woman, teaching women in general spiritual powers in a patriarchal society, teaching women their powers. Yeah, what you think gonna happen? You gonna get burned at the stake? That's the same thing with Joan of Arc. You get burned at the stake, man, for being prophetic. As simple as that. I'm at Gallows Hill. This is what they thought. This was the location. See what's behind me? Here before it gets crowded. I'm like in a park right across the street from Salem Witch Museum. I don't know if that's a good witch or a bad witch statue, so I don't know. But the warlock is here. The warlock is here. So now I'm standing in front of the House of the Seven Gables. It was made famous by author Nathaniel Hawthorne, who was also family of me. But he made this house famous in his book, The House of the Seven Gables. His cousin, Susanna, her father owned this place. And his book is about basically a family curse, you know, witchcraft and everything like that, and just, you know, ancestral things going on. So that's why this house is famous. It's beautiful, man. The view is crazy right here. It's beautiful. It's crazy how much I'm related to, I'm connected to this Salem Witch Trials. And it just all makes sense just how mystical and metaphysical and warlocky and witchy I am. Yo, what's good? What's good, dog? I got a question that you probably already know. You ever heard of the Salem Witch Trials?
Little do we know.
But the Salem Witch Trials, full of innocent people who died. And it was all based on my cousins, first cousins, the Putnam family are the main accusers. It was all about land. It was all over land, property. It was all over that Anne Putnam Jr.'s father, Thomas, and her mother, Anne Putnam Sr. They encouraged their daughter. And Thomas encouraged his daughter to blame these people of witchcraft because they was all wealthy families, right? And it was competition, and these other families were surpassing the Putnam family. So he told his daughter, like, hey, and the way to ruin like people's reputation back then was to blame them of witchcraft. And that's what they did. So that's really what it's all about, to be quite honest. This is why the ocean water is the life source, right? The body needs its iodine. And the only iodine-rich place is the ocean, is the water, right? So that's why it's the life source. It gives us the most thing that our body needs. Things that is iodine-rich is the seaweeds from the water, iodine. And it all comes from seaweed out the water. Get some. This is called sea rack. It's edible. Seaweed, man. It's iodine. It's similar to bladder wrack. As you see, I'm on another side of the beach. Cross over to the left. But I forgot to mention in the first part where, you know, the sea wrap is iodine, right? And iodine is the key component for our thyroid function. And that controls our metabolism. And metabolism is about our weight, you know? So fast metabolism is where you easily, let's say, burn off weight. Slow metabolism, the weight sticks. So iodine-rich things. And be careful, like don't take it all in like one big dose, but you know, cook it. Me, I'm gonna go home, wash it, and put it in my smoothies. I ain't have no sea moss in a long time, in some months, because it's so hard to get the real stuff unless you get it yourself. You can't really trust it. Like things that comes in capsules and stuff, you don't even know if that's sea moss or not, because it can be the pool-grown kind, and it's just blended up, and you don't know. But the difference is the fake sea moss, the pool-grown sea moss, is so salty. It's like, it's super salty and it's dank. Like the real sea moss, it's a little specks of salt, but it's very dry and different colorations of it. But the fake is horrible, man. So, and I got some like earlier this year or sometime last year. I ain't gonna say the place, but I got some from some place in DC, and I got it, opened the box, it's all fake. It's like $70 for like a pound. So, but yeah, man, thyroid function, iodine, all about metabolism. Go science.